different dimension. Go into 1 minute overtime, and I'm like saying to myself, I don't need this. I don't have any strength left. I don't need this trophy. My teachers, you know, and my teachers are on the side yelling, go get him, Flip. Don't worry about your nose. Don't worry about my nose. That's all I'm worried about. Don't worry about the bleeding. Well, would you explain that to me, please? And I'm like, you know, all the rice and the kimchi, you know, maybe it fixes them, but I'm Jewish. That doesn't help us. We don't, you know, we need other stuff to fix us. Go into 1 minute, and like my mind is like going really fast, and I'm saying to myself, it's ridiculous. They just want their team to win this team. It's like Koreans against Japanese. And it's like they're still in the war 50 years ago. They don't know. And like, it's not our war. We have other wars. Go fight them in the street. Go into overtime, and I'm delirious. Go into the 2nd minute overtime. And I'm trying. They're yelling, go get him. And I'm going, yeah, go get him. I'm trying. He's trying. No points. Together. My mind imploded. This was a very pivotal time. This was a very pivotal moment in my life. At that moment, I figured everything out. I said to myself, okay, the karate and stuff is great, it's exhilarating, but there's some ego involved. I'm kind of like a soldier. I'm kind of like a pawn in a certain respect. And then I said to myself, okay, if that's true, what else is a pawn? And I said to myself, well, a lot of life is a pawn. And a lot of life is ego. And a lot of life is like maneuvering. It's not truth. And it's kind of like positionings. And then I said to myself, what else? And I said, but maybe the religion is not. And it imploded. I said, what about the rabbi? This is like a millionth of a second. So the rabbi is this humble man. He sits at home. He invites people to his house. He speaks words of wisdom, even if not all of us are asking for it, but he's speaking words of wisdom. And he's doing good deeds. He has a philosophy, he has a mission. I said, wow, that's my religion too. That's all I needed. You know, if you have like a little door open, you know, it's like totally dark, but there's a little door and you like see a little light. The room is not dark anymore. when you have that sliver of light, it's not dark anymore. That was enough. That started the second portion, the second period of my life. We got to the end of the match, and everyone at this point, everyone asked me, everyone asked me who won. And the answer is, no, it's a valid question. I won.
You got another point, or you just...
No. Good question. When those 2 overtimes are up, the judges huddle, and then they awarded on things beyond physical points. And they raised my hand and said, fighting spirit and determination. I won it. Now, that's the end of my first of 3 stories that I prepared for you tonight. It's a true story. And I just want to finish that off by saying, from that point on, I became much more serious with Rabbi Hecht. But what was good about that story was my teachers believed in me. And they pushed me to my limits. Good things came out of it. And good things would come out of it later on. But that was the first time in my life that somebody believed in me. They believed in me for 8 or 9 years. And I came out a winner of that fight.